first of all, let me just say that we are just so sorry to be speaking to you under such circumstances. I hope it had been a whole nother story. But are you safe now? Are you at a safe place?
There is no safe space in Israel at the moment. We are being fired at from all over the north, the south. Hamas is a huge terror organization that just infiltrated Israel, kidnapped and slaughtered people. Inside, they got inside base, army base, kibbutzes, settlements. No place is safe at the moment. And
we're so sorry to hear that. And also, I apologize for having to ask you to do this, but please take us back to that Saturday at the Supernova Music Festival. Exactly where were you? Talk us through what was happening. Exactly where were you? What was going on? And at what point did you realize that something was going horribly wrong? We're going to roll some pictures for our viewers, so if you could just talk us through that.
Yes, so we've been waiting for this rave for about 6 months or so. Everyone was so excited to go there. People from all over the world also came. This is a huge music festival for people who love trance music. Me and my friends, we came around 2 in the morning, dancing, drinking. You know, some people were not 100% on focus. We did not expect to be interrupted. This party was supposed to last until 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Around sunrise at 6:30, we looked up in the sky because we heard so much noise and booms, and we saw a lot of missiles and rockets being launched. Let me tell you, being an Israeli doesn't make it okay to fire even one missile at you. Which country in the world will allow missile after missile after missile? And this is the reality we've been facing for the last 70 years or so. But this time it was worse. It was so much worse. The sky was full of the launch and the fires. We were so scared. The policeman, after 20 minutes, the police that was guarding the party told us, you need to leave this immediately. He did not tell us. Also, terrorists came in the land. A lot of people started to panic. Many people thought it was better to stay because the roads were really packed with people, with cars. We took a decision that changed our life and makes me present here to talk to you, to go to the car and drive. We drove, and throughout the road, so many cars turned and ran. A lot of cars were abandoned at that time. And then we started hearing shooting. You just, pull the gas, you drive as fast as you can. You don't believe that 5 minutes ago you're dancing, having the time of your life, and now you're in this nightmare. And they wish it would stop, but it didn't. Throughout an entire day, we began receiving more and more messages of people in that area saying, the terrorists have got in my kibbutz, the terrorists are outside, we need help, we need help. So many calls, so many people in need. Later, we began to learn that they just beheaded people, burned them alive. I'm sorry, but I don't see any reason for this behavior. It's the same as ISIS. It's the same as Al-Qaeda. It pains me to see that people in the world find excuse for this kind of behavior. These are not human beings. Hamas is a terror organization that slaughtered people and posted it in the social media. Barbaric behavior that deserves them to be destroyed. A lot of my friends are not here with me. A lot of my friends were survivors. They actually saw the terrorists. We just got lucky that we were on the road and we had a path to escape. A lot of my friends didn't. They came on motorcycles, shooting with all kinds of weapons, making sure double that even people, put on some blood from the friends that died in front of them, and they came and shot them twice and 3 times to make sure everyone is dead. This is not soldiers. This is not the military. This is not a government. This is innocent people, babies, old people, disabled, girls, women, parading and spitting on abusing their bodies throughout social media. And for me, the thing that pains me the most is to see how people actually accept this behavior, saying we're settlers. It doesn't matter if we're settlers, if we're occupiers, if we're anything. No one should behave like this. This is innocent people, not army people.
Right. And it also pains us to listen to your stories. But Maya, did all of your friends make it out of that music festival? And do you personally know anyone who did not?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I do. I know friends who went to the party and didn't come back. Friends who drank and sat with me, where we shared stories. I had no idea it was gonna be the last time I'm seeing them. There are so many stories, so many people, so many young people who just came to have fun. Imagine going to Tomorrowland and not coming back from it. Imagine going to, I don't know, Coachella in the US, not returning. This is beyond any imaginable behavior.
Maya,
And
like you
they
said,
enjoyed it. They were happy. They posted in social media over and over how they execute people, how they abuse them. The world needs to to get involved and to say stop. Hamas needs to be shut down immediately.
all right, Maya, you said you were lucky enough, you moved fast and you were able to go away. But did you personally witness beyond, after you had fled in the car, were there people getting kidnapped still in front of you and around you? Or were you really ahead of the pack, meaning in front of everybody else trying to leave?
So apparently we had the perfect timing. I don't know how, but while we were on the road escaping, we saw a lot of cars already abandoned. And later we learned that all of the people that came before us was shot at. The moment we were in the road, maybe 3 or 4 cars were with us, and we started hearing shooting at us. I don't know how we got so lucky, but we managed to escape. And we were driving and driving until someone pulled us and told us what we were so scared. Terrorists are in here. You need to go to this kibbutz and hide and take place. We just found a shelter with no door, just, for protection of missiles. The country is not prepared for people entering and killing us. And my friends who stayed in the exact same shelter, just in a different kibbutz, got kidnapped, got killed. I have one survivor friend from one of those shelters in kibbutz Re'im, and she thought they threw grenades into the shelter. There were 15 people, and they just keep throwing grenades. She told me friends took the grenades, and the people that were there took the grenades, threw them out as fast as they could. Some lost their hands. This is people that just went to party, and 20 minutes later need to do whatever it takes to survive. This is beyond possible.
Maya, I know you are in the central northern part of Israel. How are transportation lines right now? And is leaving Israel an option for you? Something you're considering?
I'm not considering. So many of my friends now got drafted to help protect our country. And I think we need to stick together. If anyone can run and abandon, this will just give the terrorists what they want. And they wish we were the final goal, but it's not. We're just the beginning, wiping Jewish, not getting a Palestine state. They just want to kill the Jewish people. And this is just the beginning. So we are not even looking at options to fly from here. We are here to stay and fight for our land, for our values, against terror. Even now, our army is not just killing, whatever. They're trying to do specific targets, specific Hamas targets. We are aware that there are innocent people in Gaza. Unfortunately, the Hamas doesn't see any person, any citizen as something else than a settler that needs to be beheaded. I'm sorry, but I'm just a kid. Why do I need to be beheaded? Because I don't think the same way as they do. This makes no sense. And for the world to support this, to be happy that Jews are being killed, it just takes us back to the Holocaust days. The days we thought are over.
Maya, how's your family? Are they safe?
Yes, At the moment, we have one missing family member from kibbutz Be'eri that we don't know what is going on with her. We are praying that she will be safe, but other than that, my family is safe, and we're just hoping that everyone that's getting drafted will remain safe, and everyone that is in the home will also be safe. My hope is just to wake up from this nightmare and see that nothing happened and we were just partying. But
Right.
this is not the reality, unfortunately.
Maya, just a quick question. How are things in Israel right now, apart from the areas on the border where I understand fighting is most heightened? Those in the other areas, is life normal? Like, do kids still go to school? Is there still work for adults? Are stores open? How are things in general?
Only in general, so in the places that are safe at the moment, things are supposed to be as usual, but no one is, just going to work. A lot of people are actually volunteering through work, through communities, through activities. I just came back from volunteering. People are bringing food to the ones in the borders in the north and in the south, bringing food and clothing to soldiers, making sure the morale is happy. Everyone is very in this together. Doesn't matter if you're in the army or just here. People also volunteer to guard the settlements in Israel. People are volunteering, and we're just hoping the rest of the world continues to support us and help us with stuff that we need.
Okay.
And in social media, for sure.
Okay, we're gonna have to leave that there for now. Maya, we hope you keep safe. I know that's much easier said than done, but try as best as you can. And we thank you for your bravery in speaking to us tonight and possibly even putting yourself at risk. That was Maya Parizer live to us from Israel.